I've got to admit, I'm a little disappointed. I ran all the way over here, and it's just a chicken. How disappointing.
Hello everybody, welcome once again to the Brony Show, now episode 530. I am your host here to bring you the Brony community for this week. I am of course Circuit Main, and I am here with a wonderful group of Pomeranian. You know, sometimes I honestly wonder what would happen if I just let my mind go exactly the way it wanted to, because I really don't know. So apparently you're my Pomeranians now, because my brain can't come up with panelists. So, here's Pomeranian number 1, Deathlight Production.
Yep.
Here's Pomeranian number 2, DM21. Or not. I guess he had to be put to sleep. Here's Pomeranian number 3, Tech Stallion.
A lazy one at that.
Here's Pomeranian number 4, Toakoi.
You know, I wouldn't bite you, but you're just such a nice petter. Also, really with the sleep?
And here is Suki of the Otaku Ascended, who I know will probably do worse things to me if I probably called him a Pomeranian.
I'm gonna shit in your shoe.
See? Sorry, but these are my panelists. At least I had the P part right. And I promise, I have not had anything to drink yet. Actually, I am trying to keep myself quite sober here, but I'll get to that in a moment. Because, yep, we're here to bring you the Brony community for this week. And for the show today, I have decided it's time to go back to a favorite once again, as I have been wanting to go to it more often with all the fun we've been having. We're going to caption this picture once again, and we're going to jump into the second episode of Tell Your Tale, The Flight School.
So, how many times will we do watch out for that tree?
More than I thought, less than you think. Alright. Anyway, we'll see about that in a moment. However, of course, the first thing we need to do is a little bit of wub time with some What's Up Brony, as well as, I guess, technically a little bit of show news, because a couple of things did just come to our attention here very recently, and I feel the need that we should probably address it to some extent, especially since I'm sure we'll see some abuse of it as well. So, just to get the cat out of the bag, so it appears Discord is starting to roll out soundboards for all of their channels. And we, of course, were on that wonderful little block of channels that got a soundboard pretty quickly. Of course, that means that we need sounds, because I do want to create an official Brony Show soundboard. Because we can. So, what I'm asking of all of you is, if you have any sounds that you think would be great for a Brony Show soundboard to play either during gaming streams, talking streams, even the Brony Show itself here, please throw a link into our Discord. I believe we'll put it in Lounge for now, though I should probably put it maybe mute. No, it's technically sounds, but they're all MP3s.
I would just make a full-on soundboard channel.
Well, maybe.
I don't think you need that.
That would be the easiest.
Well, no, the easiest would be just to make a thread in the Lounge for a soundboard.
Actually,
Or maybe in the
that could
announcements. Or something. I don't know. Anyway, for now...
we have options.
We have options, but for now, if anybody wants to donate to the soundboard, it will take MP3s. Just MP3s. That's all it is and all it needs to be. Just go ahead, throw it into the Lounge for now. If it ends up going overboard, we'll see about separating it as necessary. But, yeah. just donate them, let me know, and we'll take a look. If the sound is good, we'll go ahead and add to the soundboard. As for the soundboard use in the show, we'll try not to abuse it too much, just because we're not professional in any way. But at the same time, we don't want to go overboard with the sounds on it. So, yeah, I'm just, for the most part, asking people, you know, you can have a little bit of fun. Try to keep it centered around the beginning or the end of the show. Or maybe during the video segments, you know, or when stupid things are going on. Essentially, when we're not trying to have any kind of serious discussion or just trying to get through a topic of some sort. I would say use your discretion, but that's going to be scary. That's a scary thought.
This is no joke.
Anyway.
There is no discretion.
There is no discretion. But we'll get it figured out as we go. We did used to have a soundboard. Everybody remembers, well, not everybody. I remember. The Brony Show used to have a soundboard way back in the day. However, it was Flash-based. And
it's kind of discontinued at this point.
When plus, it was also only able to happen because I had a Sound Blaster sound card, which allowed me to route the audio through the sound card and then to my headphones. So I was able to actually hear it and make it part of the microphone. And there was a lot more involved. It's not now. It had to be discontinued just because of things, but now apparently we have an option for that. But that's enough of that. Let's go ahead and now that the main show stuff is over, let's get some wub time in with some What's Up Brony. So I ask all of you once again, as I always do, because I love to hear what's going on with all of you, and I'm sure our listeners love to. So, what's up, Bronies?
Well, over the weekend I played Jedi Survivor before the patch.
So, is it about as glitchy as your audio right now?
Yes, it is.
Okay, then.
Hold on, disconnecting my mic and then reconnecting, so pardon the sound.
Actually, funny enough, you started sounding better the moment you retorted. Speaking of which, really fast, I do apologize. I literally had to turn on a fan literally 5 seconds before I started the stream. So I'm hoping the fan audio doesn't bleed through in any way. However, if it does, please let me know. I'll do what I can to circumvent, but I should hope that it will be redirected enough that it won't be catching to the microphone.
Yeah, that's always an option unless I'm not being heard.
Anyway, you were saying about the
Jedi Survivor? Yeah. And here's the really bad thing. It's good!
I think that's what everybody's been saying. It's actually really good, but it was not optimized in any way.
Also, fuck the wrinkle. I've died to that fucker at least an hour.
And there goes any way we can monetize this episode.
Screw EA for making them release it in the States for PC.
Wait, we monetize these episodes?
We don't.
But other than that, Sunday I had a Q&A thing with Ponies Online. Fun, not a whole lot of people, but hey, it was just nice hanging out with my staff members.
Yeah, I did see something about that announcement, but it happened the same time as a Let's Play stream, so that was not happening for me. And also, yeah, Toa, spoilers, man.
It was in the trailer.
Spoilers. Some people don't even watch the trailer. I haven't watched a single thing about the new Zelda game. I am literally going in so blind that...
And it's already been leaked.
Let's not get into that either.
Let's see. I don't even know what you guys are talking about. It's great.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't care. Yeah, honestly, that's probably the best way to live. I'm actually envious in some regard. Anyway, anybody else have any other What's Up Brony before I go on to the soap opera that is slowly becoming my current life?
It's Thursday. Finally getting better today.
Oh, good to hear.
Yeah, it's been like a stomach flu going around everywhere. Finished the last session for the short game that was being ran, so that was a lot of fun. And we're already talking about a new campaign with the same characters, so that's always good. then I got sick over the weekend, so I didn't get any work done on the mobile home. And then woke up this morning, there was still snow on the ground. And then it all melted almost immediately because it got screaming up to like 90 plus degrees.
Jeez,
During the course of the day.
talk about the humidity there.
No, it's called a desert. These areas, they do not hold temperature at all. So when during the night it gets extremely cold, and then during the day it gets extremely hot.
I know, it's wonderful, isn't it?
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
And I'm not used to that right now, so I am sick just from the heat shift. So.
I get you. I absolutely get you there. All right. Well, let me go ahead and talk a little bit about my my fun woes here. So, everybody, last you might remember, I talked about how I was going to be taking a certification test last week. The next day after the show, I took the test. I was completely blindsided by everything. I did not pass. I'm disappointed in myself. But so at the moment, how it stands is I still have 2 more opportunities to retest before I have to pay for it again. I could take the second test anytime that I want. However, I decided to re-go over my study materials, and in retrospect, I probably should have did an actual look over of the book that was part of the study materials. Before anybody gives me any crap, why didn't you look at the book? There was literally a 20-hour video segment series that I looked at, a 15-hour lab segment that I went through, and I did practice tests about 7 different times. I honestly thought all of the material that would have been in the book were going to be covered by those 3 things. I think I might have been wrong. Either that or my brain did not want to absorb it properly. I don't know which. So, yeah, I'm going through the book now. And I'm hoping sometime next week I will we'll retake the test. I say next week because tomorrow tomorrow begins a 3-day course of insanity. Tomorrow I have a visit to a doctor's office to have a couple of things checked out. Probably nothing serious, so I won't talk too much about it. Just a couple of concerns that I've had over the last few weeks. Then I have a phone interview for a position at my work that I may end up to good things. The Wednesday I have another phone interview earlier in the morning for another position at my work. So I got 2 phone interviews for 2 different positions, 2 days apart. And also, I'm starting the reconstruction of my carport and siding after the snowstorm destroyed it all about 2 months ago. So yeah, that's finally happening. Then Thursday, I have a dental appointment, so that obviously makes it really hard to retest at that point. So yeah, it's just coming at me like waves, man. It's crazy, fun times. But yeah, no, so far, unfortunately, I don't have any great news on my part, but good things are hopefully coming for me. We could always hope. Anyway, that's enough of my soapbox. Anybody else want to step up on it? Alright, we're going to go ahead and destroy the soapbox then. Let's go ahead and move on to the news. Because the news, of course, is deliciously wonderful. And it's brought to you by Equestria Daily, because I'm too lazy to dig this stuff up myself. So let's start.
How many of us in here aren't lazy?
So let's start off with Pony Convention news, as we are always
Hey,
want to do.
You're not sharing your screen with us.
I'm still loading it up here. Give me a second. Jeez. In fact, there's nothing to share right now. Okay, so let's try reloading that real fast. Okay, the Pony Convention website appears to not be functioning at the moment. Let's see. I believe that there was Griffish Isles. Let's see. Let's see how much I can remember here. Let's see.
Griffith Isles and Everfree Encore.
Yep, Griffish Isles, which is going to be over in England, should be starting at this weekend. In fact, they have it stated that the 6th and 7th of May will be the Griffish Isles. And along with that, of course, as mentioned, we have. Sorry, you said it, and I completely spaced it now.
Everfree Encore.
Yes. We have Everfree Encore, which is over in Germany, which will be happening the same weekend. So, yes, soon the two events that are coinciding at the same time will no longer be coinciding at the same time because they'll be done. But, yes, if you are in Europe and near any of these locales, I'd say it's a great time to go and check out the pony convention scene over in Europe. But if neither of those are an option, there is also the pony convention that's going on in Milan, Italy, which should be the next one coming up.
Eponacon, I believe.
Say what?
Eponacon. Am I saying Epona right?
No, you're saying Epona right, but I'm not finding it, so I'm not sure if that's the Epona Fest.
Ah. That
Yeah.
thing can be hard to remember.
Of course, Epona Fest, which is over in Milan, Italy, which will be in the middle of May. So, yep, we got a lot of different European conventions coming up and around, so exciting times for that. And then, of course, we'll be looking forward to the next conventions here in the United States, which will be TruckCon and Winnie City PonyCon. Both will be happening in June and June and July, respectively. I don't know. They'll be happening there around then. This is what I get when Winnie City in about a month. Yeah, okay, so Winnie City is coming up a lot sooner than that. Let's see. Oh yeah, Windy City is coming up at the beginning of June. So yep, Windy City will be the first one coming up next month, at the beginning of next month, in fact. So if you want to go, if you are planning on going to Windy City, I would highly recommend getting your plans together if you haven't already, because a month is not a lot of time left to plan. But it looks like it'll be a blast. So speaking of conventions, UK PonyCon has announced a couple of their celebrity visits. They're going to be getting Tabitha St. Germain and Ellie Ray. Of course, Ellie Ray, the old party animal that we absolutely love in every single convention. And of course, Verity, Tabitha St. Germain is always a fun delight to have too. So yeah, if you're also going to UK PonyCon, that's a good reason to go. So, moving on.
Also, apparently you missed Equestria.
I missed what?
Equestria. Looking backstage.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
No, yeah, okay, I meant Sequestria. Actually, that is weird. I don't recall Sequestria being listed. That's funny. Okay, I do apologize for that. Sequestria Fest is coming up, though. That is going to be the middle of May. In fact, that is one of the few East Coast conventions that I'm willing to talk about at the moment, because I'm not sure what in the world's going on with the other one, or even if it's legitimate. But I'll leave that alone. But yeah, Sequestria Fest, which is actually it's its second year. So the first time it apparently went well enough that they decided to do it once again in Ocean City, Maryland. Unfortunately, this is definitely not one I can visit. I would love to check it out and see what it's all about. I cannot swing it financially to save my life. Unless somebody wants to donate a few $1,000s. Hint, hint, not judge. Any takers? Anyway, no.
Thanks to me, the truly needy. The freelancer.
Yes.
Sorry, I don't make enough out of my non-taxable 3D printing stuff because people do ask for it.
Nah, I get it. But yes, I'm hoping for the best here for Sequestria Fest. It looks like they're also getting Ellie Ray, also Brian Don Shua, and that's it. Well, they probably have a lot of good community guests. Community guests here. Ooh, they got Flufflepuff and Baja. That's nice. Look at that.
It's
Yeah,
just nice that Fluffle's still doing stuff.
Especially since, well, we'll get to that in a little bit here, but Fluffle has a good reason to be doing stuff too. But yeah, no, it looks like it's a good slice of fun. It looks like it's a little more tight knit, which is, you know, some people love a good tight knit con as opposed to a big robust one that you can get lost in for days if you really wanted to. But well, again, thank you so much to CMC for giving me the hey, you forgot about this heads up. I probably should be making sure I have other sources. That's on me. So in return, just a reminder, we do have the links for Pony History for the month, week. We have a lot of
Whatever
Pony History.
they have posted.
Yeah, they basically post it every single day, but we post the entire week up there. But it's good to check out because you get some old favorite videos you might have forgotten about. You might hear some new music you might have not heard before. And you get to see some of the shenanigans and crazy stuff that came out that you might be able to either find something about, or maybe it might inspire you to make something cool. Like a CMC hoodie sweatshirt that existed and now doesn't. Hint, hint, no judge. Anyway,
just because you keep doing that doesn't mean it'll work.
Yeah. Well, here's fun. Now, I'm just gonna go ahead and preface this right off the bat with, I really don't like to make this show political in any way. I like my podcast to be
as apolitical as possible.
Well, I was going to try to make a joke, but I really don't know how to. I just don't like things to get too political on the podcast because there's already enough of that out there in the world. However,
we are not an escape. We are not
getting back on track.
Unfortunately, many things do become a mouthpiece, even though we didn't ask for it.
Anyway, I'm just prefacing this right off the bat because there was a little bit of a pony segment on Fox News. So honestly though, I thought it was the dumbest thing in the world, but I also thought it was hilarious, and not for the reasons that they were trying to make
Fox.
it funny.
No one takes them seriously.
Basically, the whole joke here was that somebody was making a joke about Pinkie Pie basically being hired on to Budweiser. So the whole joke about the Budweiser Clydesdale horses. I'm not gonna lie, I would so buy a Pinkie Pie Budweiser though.
It would be limited edition.
It would be so limited edition, but I would so go for that. Especially if it had like a cotton candy flavor too. Could you imagine that insanity? That'd be hilarious.
So basically, I'm about to get you drunk instead of hyped.
Yeah. Well, it'll get you drunk with a nice little sugar dose.
Some pony beer.
Yeah, pony beer, man. I actually think that would be absolutely hilarious. I'm almost tempted to either commission some artists or figure out how to do it myself because I'm still trying to learn how to art. To make the main six do a Clydesdale beer pull. With that would be awesome. Just having them do run a pony beer thing. Make that a whole thing.
Draw Rainbow Dash and Pinkie Pie drinking their heads off in a beer fest drinking contest.
But yeah, no.
He's not wrong. That would be a funny thing.
It would be an amazing thing. But well, the thing is,
You know who Bud Light and Budweiser's biggest customers are?
Well, the thing is that it was trying to make a joke about something inappropriate being in the wrong location. But I think it would be amazing. I actually think that would be it's something. It's supposed to knock on Twitter and blue check marks. I don't know. I don't care. I didn't pay attention to it. I just watched 5 seconds for the little snippet there, and then that was it. So yeah, if you really want to check it out, please go ahead. I just thought it was funny thinking of Pinkie Pie as a Budweiser Clydesdale. I think that's hilarious shit. I love that.
Also, can we just say it's been how long since we were last on Fox News in a
No.
manner?
No, we're not gonna say anything else about that. We're just gonna move on
No.
because
No,
unfortunately,
I'm
there
just recalling old
unfortunately there is bad news. So, looks like IDW has had to lay off about 40% of its staff.
Oh no.
31
Yeah,
people,
that's
which apparently, funny enough, it also took out the CEO and CFO as well as 29 other employees. So they went right for the top, which was kind of amazing in itself, really. I'm not going to lie.
Ooh.
However, for those of you who are questioning, it does not look like anybody, anybody directly related to the Pony comics were laid off. A lot of the people that contribute to Pony Comics, though, are actually done on a commission basis. So there's only really a handful of people that are actually directly tied to the Pony Comics that have a steady job because of it. But none of them were part of the layoffs. But there is a good chance that we may see things shake up in regards to the Pony Comics because of this.
Yeah. Also, I haven't heard anything about their other properties yet, but they might drop something just to stay afloat, like Sonic or MLP for all we know.
They might. I love to Synchrony too. Sorry.
Well, it's one of those things of if stuff's still selling, they wouldn't drop it.
Not necessarily. It might just be that the licensing is too expensive.
Yeah, the licensing could kill them.
But in any case, they may not drop anything at all. They may have just fired the CEO so they can keep all the lines going. But I'm just going to avoid.
That's highly doubtful. The CEOs hardly don't want to take a bow out.
Who said anything about him bowing out? Anyway, I honestly do not know. But yeah, this is basically, it's kind of a situation where, they fired top executives, and apparently it's also been delisted from the stock exchange. And apparently they're doing it to try to increase stability as well as long-term profitability. It might actually end up being for the better in the long run. Who absolutely knows? I am not a business major.
We won't know until it happens. It's up in the air right now.
Pretty much. But for the moment, nothing's changed in regards to ponies at the direct moment, and I'm hoping that the Pony Comics continue. But we'll get to that in a little bit because we do have some news in regards to ponies. Speaking of which, here's some news in regards to ponies. My Little Pony New Generation has been nominated for Best Sound Design by Irish Animation Awards. I celebrated by making a cottage pie. No, shepherd's pie. I made a shepherd's pie. And it's not because they had a bunch of lamb mints on clearance.
Good for the movie being nominated for Best Sound Design, but I wish that the G4 would have gotten the same recognition, but oh well.
Also, EM, here's something else. This was a production made in either the UK or Ireland. I don't know which.
Oh, okay. So
it might be a local thing.
Okay, so that's why I fell into that category.
Yes.
Pretty much a lot of work on the My Little Pony New Generation actually was done in Ireland.
Yeah.
Did not know that.
And it's up against Monster Hunters, Bardo, Memento Mori, and My Father's Dragon. Wow, I am actually really...
Remember the Monster Hunters movie, and that was an absolutely horrible movie.
And it's not the same. It's actually, I believe it's Monster Hunter that was the movie. But yeah, no, it was terrible. But I'm not going to
It was a horrible movie.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
Let's see. Epona Fest, actually, I didn't even know that they were in the first year or second year. But that is awesome. I'm glad Epona Fest is in their second year, not the first. But, no, they're talking about Epona Fest. I was talking about Sequestria Fest being in their second year.
I know. I was just typing that.
There's something that just fills me with so much joy to think about, like these highly professional judges just sitting there with headsets, and they have to go through all these serious movies, and they get the My Little Pony movie. You have to watch it and
actually
listen to everything with the same as concentration as everything else.
You know what? No, hold on.
They could have been like, oh, My Little Pony, a good palate cleanser.
No. Hold on. Before we judge on this, let's actually think about this for a moment. They got Monster Hunters. Just to check on this real fast. Oh dear. Oh wow. Wow.
Okay, what bad movies did they have to deal with?
I don't know if this is the same one, but I'm just even. I know they don't say judge a book by its cover, but holy. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and move on from here. I don't know
What
what
are you looking at?
I just looked at Monster Hunters alone, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm bowing out. I'm just
Might be wise.
yeah. I'm just gonna bow out. Let's move on. We got so much to do, and less time to do it in. Oh boy. Anyway, let's talk about comics because we already talked about comics. So, issue 17 of the G5 comic series has released their retail incentive cover. It's not bad. It's kind of nice. You got Pip with the crown, and he got oh, I see. It looks like it's kind of a Trading Places scenario, but like older Trading Places.
Freaky Friday.
It might be. It might be Freaky Friday-ish.
The body swap trope, basically.
Kind of, yeah. But yeah, I imagine the reason. Yeah, imagine the crown's on Pip because Zip is kind of like the next in line to become the queen.
It's like
She
Zip,
is the eldest.
Zip, darling. She live streams. She takes a photo of everything. Everything.
Yeah.
At the very least, Pip could be good.
Oh, look at the cutie mark. Okay, yeah, you're absolutely right. They're swapping. The cutie marks are swapped. Duh. Thank you, Commander Something, for pointing out the very obvious thing that would have easily squashed any
yeah,
art.
I'm just noticing now.
Yeah, you just take a look at it. It's like,
Hey,
oh,
didn't we have this in an episode once?
we had this in an episode, a comic. Boy, this is becoming.
Magical mystery cure.
This is a trope that won't die, will it?
Nope, because it gives people different perspectives of the world.
So, here's a question. Are we going to get, like, the princesses cutie mark swap where they basically just take over the responsibilities, but they're still their own personalities? Are we talking about Magical Mystery Cure where they start to sing and they actually kind of have a weird mishmash of their previous life and the life of the person that they're taking over? Or are we talking more about the one where Sunny and Hitch swap their cutie marks where they kind of slightly alter their personalities but they still retain the same exact memories? Wow, this is really becoming tropey, isn't it? Wow.
It is extremely tropey, and that's where it's fun.
This is
All I
fun.
know is we blame the purple unicorn.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Let's do that. We'll blame the purple unicorn. She's probably not even in this anymore, but we're gonna blame her.
She's the one that's most well known for doing that type of stuff. So
She
Also, butterfly effect.
she did it. I saw her. Okay.
that was 1,000 years ago. I saw her.
All right. So issue 12 is soon to come up. The Case of the Missing Cupcake. Of course, this deals with Detective Hitch and.
Detective Hitch, he stole my cupcake.
But yeah, so if you wanted to get a little preview of it, there of course is. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry.
I would have loved even more. This whole panel was just black and white.
Oh, that would have just sold it.
Yeah. Too bad they didn't go that route.
But yeah.
I know why, but yeah.
But yeah, if you want a little preview of the issue, they got a 2-page preview. This, of course, is dealing with Sheriff Hitch, who is running a cold cases podcast, because apparently that's the thing you do now.
Well, it makes sense. I mean, that's kind of how a lot of cases can be solved.
Oh yeah, but it actually is the podcasting that does happen. You have people that talk about cold cases and things like that all the time. Okay, I got to admit, I like the Zip smug look right there.
They make such a cute couple. Come on now. It's great.
I'm going to leave the shipping to the shippers.
I am a shipper, and I say.
I say they're adorable. Ship it.
The Edward Bunny thing kind of pointed me in the right direction of that pairing.
No, okay, you know what? No, we're not asking the important question here. The important question. Is it Hooves Dash? Is it Grub Bag? Is it Ubermosh? What?
Oh, I actually had a good one. Oh, yes. I see that.
What is it? The zip hit ship. Zip hit ship. Zip hit ship. Zip hit ship. Oh god, that didn't sound right. The zip hit ship.
Let us be clear, because sometimes a single ship name such as Sunlight can refer to at least 5 different possible things.
The bug. Anyway,
The part of the panel I just have right there just it makes me think that the pig
Oh, I love
is
seeing
slowly
these. Oh,
pulling
this is
away the
feedback.
groceries.
oh,
Just slowly
feedback.
pulling away the groceries.
CMC is right. There it is. It's feedback. CMC has it. It's feedback. We have the answer to feedback right there, everybody.
Yes.
That works. That honestly does work.
CMC has saved the day. Thus, we must now move on. So, you want to get involved in the pony music community. You don't want to click on that. Seriously, BerryTube is a lot of fun. Check it out. Just don't do it while you're... You do want to check out BerryTube, though. Just not on stream. Because, yeah, I'm pretty sure that...
Copyright.
yeah.
Don't get shut down because copyright.
Though I admit the irony of talking about music and immediately opening a BerryTube. That was not my intention. Such devastation.
Or was it?
It really wasn't. Instead, top Brony music for March 2023 has been posted up. If you really want to get into the Brony music scene, or you want to get an idea of some of the newer music that is out there, this is really the best way to do it. They showcase a lot of the great artists that are out there that sometimes need a little bit of a boost, as well as some familiar favorites that have some postings that you really might not have known. So, I recommend checking it out. I need to do it a lot more often, but I am slowly expanding my musical horizons, which is definitely a great thing to do. Anyway, we'll go. Sorry, the silence. So, as we were mentioning, Flufflepuff. So, we already mentioned this. We're going to mention it again because this literally happens tomorrow, everybody. Flufflepuff plushie. it has announced Flufflepuff plushies. Both the human Flufflepuff and the pony Flufflepuff. Say Flufflepuff 5 times fast.
Hufflepuff, Hufflepuff, Hufflepuff.
Hufflepuff.
You sound like you're saying Hufflepuff. Anyway. But yeah, Flufflepuff will be getting their releases tomorrow. So if you're watching this on recording, go on YouTube's now and hopefully they still have some available. If you're watching this live, get ready to jump onto this tomorrow. Tomorrow. Okay, yeah, that's enough.
Tomorrow, I love you tomorrow.
There's plushies tomorrow. There's plushies tomorrow. And they're going to be limited edition, so order more. Seriously though, this supports the creator and it's Flufflepuff. How could you not want to support that? Well, here's something
You're
to
racist.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. How about we go ahead and terrify everybody here?
Oh my, what the?
Hasbro is getting set to team up with Mattel to combine both brands for toys and games.
Well, the apocalypse is here, everybody. Have it. I hope you all enjoyed your lives. I'm out of here.
Well,
Take
it's
me
not
with you.
okay. Before anybody jumps off the
Okay,
crap.
where's the key to my bunker?
Yeah, but before anybody does that, this is just a sharing of licensed materials. They are not merging into one company, thank God.
For now.
Let's just pretend that they're not going to, for the sake of all sanity, because
Antitrust laws would not allow it.
yeah,
I know.
it would go. But here, let's think of the positive things here. We have the company that does G.I. Joe, Transformers, and My Little Pony, and the other company that does Barbie dolls and
Hot
WWE
Wheels.
wrestling figures.
And Hot Wheels. Don't forget Hot Wheels.
And Hot Wheels. We could literally have Twilight Sparkle suplexing The Undertaker. We could
no.
it could actually be a thing.
I want Equestria Girls as Bobby dolls. And in the commercial, I want Starlight Glimmer's voice to talk to Bobby.
Your imagination
They
is
already look
terrible.
like Barbies.
Your imagination is terrible. No. No, we
we're
gotta
gonna
do
be
this
the
the right
video
way.
of the Equestria Girls, Barbie Girls
No,
song.
you gotta do this the right way. Sunny Star Scout goes up, gives Barbie a slap, challenges her to a car race. We have Hot Wheels cars coming out all over the place, but no, they're not alone. No, we're gonna get WWE in there. We're gonna have GI Joe and freaking. We're gonna have rocket launchers. We're gonna do wacky races with this shit. And we don't even have to limit to G5. We get G4 in there. We get G3. We have Scootaloo in a little beat up car that gets blown up every single time. We get that Scootaloo gets blown up. Yar indeed. We will show her Yar. And you know what the best part is? We can have the trek over a giant thing of Gak Smooze.
You're entering Double Dare territory.
I will enter whatever territory I have to actually have something of imagination instead of combining two flavors without any aspect. Forget you peanut butter and chocolate. I want peanut butter, cotton candy, and God help you, strawberry ice cream.
You've gone too far.
I will go as far as I need to.
I can feel the diabetes taking over already.
But yeah, in all honesty, this could lead to some interesting things, or maybe you'll just have exactly that. You'll just have a Barbie doll figure in the shape of Twilight Sparkle, and that's it. I don't know. I don't know what to expect. I'm hoping for insanity. I want insanity, but at the same time, I know my insanity will never happen, so it's kind of sad. Anyway, so that's going on now. And I desperately need to get some water. I've not gotten...
I would take about a 2-minute break. Second needs a drink.
Actually, I'm just going to grab a water bottle, but I think I know the best way to give us a quick breather. How about you guys build up the anticipation with our challenge of the week? And let's see if you can summon Coal Dust before I get back.
Cole, we need you. Okay, where's my train whistle? There it is. Yeah, I'm not going to do that forever.
Do the locomotion.
Oh wait, there's a dragon with Cole and Commander, and Cole's muted, so...
I'll be right back.
And we're losing people. Help! Second leaving caused everyone to run away!
And I have returned. And
No
you have
Cole
all...
yet, and DM ran away.
Wow! Wait, Cole and DM ran away? What?
Cole hasn't come in,
Oh.
and DM ran away.
Oh. Alright. I do apologize, though. But I really, really did need a drink of water. I was not going to survive the rest of this podcast without it. But let's go ahead and start up our challenge here. Of course, we have the challenge of the week. Every week, we ask you to submit your ideas for a challenge. Put them in a nice little picker wheel. I immediately close one of the tabs that I really did not need to close at the moment. But then...
This is why there's a history thing.
Oh wait, I didn't need to worry about that tab. Why didn't I even bother keeping that open? Anyway, so yes, we pick them all from the picker wheel and we give it out to you and we say, go create with this prompt in mind, whether it is writing, music, art, or even hand puppets. You could do interpretive dances. You could put a bunch of Cheerios on the floor, creatively displayed in a way to signify this. All in the hope to give you a sense of creativity and let your creative spirit soar ever higher. Okay, yeah, I don't think he's coming, is he?
He might be doing laundry.
Yeah.
Use maple syrup instead of laundry detergent.
Alright.
Okay, no.
Or maybe, yeah. Actually, could
Is
that?
that where you draw the line?
That's an interesting line to draw. But speaking of drawing, the challenge of the week,
Thank you.
by picking by the picker wheel, of course, was space. You know, no, I could do better than no. No. We're doing the wrong one. We're doing the wrong one. By the what? No. By doing the one place that capitalism hasn't touched. Space. Really? Am I the only one? Come on.
No,
I'm too young. I don't know it.
Oh.
Also, how do you know that capitalism hasn't already touched space?
It's a joke. Okay. All right. Here we go. Here's a joke here.
I'm escaping to the one place that hasn't been corrupted by capitalism. Space.
Good old Tim Curry. I now get it. Thank you, Sonic.
Command to Conquer. Actually, I think it was Red Alert. Was it Red Alert? Yeah, it may have been Red Alert 3.
Yeah, it was 3.
But yeah, that was just... Anyway, space. We had space. And we also had the Protest Initiative Challenge.
That is brand new to me. I've never seen that before in my life.
It's hilarious. It's amazing. He's trying so hard not to lose it. He's trying so hard.
The FMV games back in the 90s were weird.
This was in the 2000s.
See, I only got into gaming when I was in high school. So that was like 2013, like 2013.
And it's a gaming cutscene technically, but yeah. Anyway, so yes, we had space, and we also had another prompt. We'll keep the prompt secret until either Cold Dust or CMC come in to announce it, since it is the Protest Initiative Challenge. But
yeah, I would like to point out to anyone saying that Red Alert 3 is pretty modern.
It's modern compared to the rest of them. And considering we'll probably never see another Command & Conquer for the rest of our lives.
Maple syrup as laundry detergent.
He won't do that. He's going and dealing with his laundry right now, I believe.
So again, I said no. CMC, how do I know Cole better than some people?
I was making a joke.
Anyway, calm
Because you
down.
need pizza. Put pizza in your face. Just right into all those electrical bits right now.
All right, everybody.
Yes, sir.
Everybody calm down, though. So, the challenge of the week, as we have it, was, of course, space. And CMC, do you know if he'll be here in just a moment to give us our protest?
He stepped away to deal with laundry and hasn't been back since you stepped away.
He literally did at the exact same time? Wow, what are the odds?
He stepped away before you did.
Oh, okay.
So I think he got distracted by something, but we'll find out when and if he survives.
I guess we will. So I guess we'll hold off on on announcing what the protest was and let you guys try to figure it out. But for the moment, of course, we had space and we have Circuit Main here, or at least a reasonable facsimile of him, being a delivery, not a delivery boy per se, but more like a advertisement delivery boy.
I will have to say, though, the life balance makes it kind of wash out.
So what you're telling me is we've sold out and now we're selling space pizza.
At least that's the hope, yes. Space pizza. Of course, run by Pizza Corps. Or Space Pizza Corps.
Are we actually getting paid for this advertisement?
Yes, but we're getting paid in pizza slices from Little Caesars that we found in the dumpster. Trying to figure that out. So, no, the reason that this drawing is actually a little more special, other than the fact that, oh dear world, I just realized I completely forgot to clear out several lines at the edge there. It's special because I completely messed up a part of it. But I literally finished this up with about 5 minutes left till my work shift was over and I needed to get dinner together and stuff, so I didn't have a lot of time left. But the other thing about this drawing is I actually moved my work situation downstairs to a desk with an actual suitable chair so my back had a proper support instead of being hunched over on a couch, which probably really screwed me up for the two plus years that I was working from home, still working from home. So what I ended up doing is I've already got a drawing tablet way back when, just basically a Galaxy tab that I've been using for drawing, and I tried to set it up in an easelish mode and draw with it that way instead of either in my lap or flat on the ground and hunched over it. So this was actually drawn differently, in a different way than I'm used to. And also I was trying not to press down with my pen really hard the whole time, so it has a little more lightness in the lines and things, so everything doesn't look like it's completely blacked in. So
Also,
Sort of
Sega,
see that in how the shapes are.
yeah.
Mhm.
So
also,
yeah.
Sega, do you have a case for your thing that has like a kickstand? If not, I have.
Oh no, that's the reason I was able to use that as an easel.
Ah, okay.
But yeah, no, I have it in a protective case that also lets me stand it like it's, well, on a stand. So yeah, this was actually kind of an experience, an experiment, and trying to train myself to draw in different ways and be a little bit better about my drawings. In fact, a lot of this, I drew it enough so that the lines were connected and at least looked reasonable, and then just moved on. Which is also why the Space Pizza looks a little wonky, why everything has a little more curve and flow to it, which, I'm not going to lie, now that I'm looking more at it, I think I kind of like it a little bit better because it feels... real is kind of the word I want to pick, but I don't really know how to do it.
It feels in line with the style you want.
It feels like a style in general. It doesn't feel like I'm just drawing weird shapes and making it look like something. It actually feels like something. It's hard to describe. Oh, god damn it. Coldust, come on here. Coldust, you're unmuted. I know you're up there.
No, he's not.
Really? Because he's unmuted.
He walked away unmuted.
Really? I thought he was muted up there.
He was.
Oh. I don't know what's going on anymore. Anyway, it's hard to describe it.
There he is.
Oh, wow. It actually worked.
I was doing laundry. Hello.
Laundry detergent.
Anyway, Coldus, we did save the most important part for you. The Protest Initiative Challenge.
Ah, yes, the Protest Initiative Challenge this week, which is... The Brony Show, 5:30. Caption this picture. Tell Your Tale Episode 2. That's not it. Pizza!
I honestly thought he was messing with us for a second there.
I thought you were going to read through the entire above content area.
I was going to.
By the way, if no one noticed, CFC already spoiled this.
Yeah. But yes, the Protest Challenge.
Did. He's got the thing right on thing there.
Yeah, but I didn't say what the Protest Challenge was.
I'm still trying to murder the robot with pizza.
Thank you.
Aw, we waited so long. Anyway, Coldus, just to mention, this was a completely different way of drawing this image than I have ever done before. So, I've already mentioned it, but basically I tried drawing this in an easel mode on my tablet instead of flat on my lap. I did it with more of a freehand approach, with where I was just drew the line enough for it to make sense. And I also wasn't trying to put as much pressure, so the lines would actually have a little more lightness to it instead of just being these big, dark, thick lines throughout the entire drawing. After a couple of tutorials that I saw on YouTube.
Nice.
And I'm not gonna lie, I'm already seeing a few flaws in this, especially the left arm as opposed to the right arm. Probably could have worked a little bit better on that shoulder, but it kind of feels weird because it feels like there's actually a little more life to this. It's hard to describe, but it feels like it's actually there as opposed to just being shapes. I mean, do you get kind of what I'm trying to go with that?
I feel ya. I think you did a good job. I like it.
Yeah. Anyway, that's enough of that touting. Let's go ahead and here's another reason why we had to wait for Coal Dust. Because here's Coal Dust.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
Cole, should we send this to Feather just so they can swoon over you?
I'm very confused. What is this?
This is your Soul Calibur.
Right?
This is your Soul Calibur 6 character.
Okay. I
have
will
to
say-
though, the hair's the only thing off.
Fair. Yeah. It is about the right length almost though. Almost. It's a bit longer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
Sakai has been going through making Soul Calibur 6 characters of a bunch of folks.
That is way too kind. Also, this is way too handsome to be me. And way too buff.
And I
Well-
think
Damn.
we need one more, and then he can actually put on a tournament.
yeah.
Amazing. So it's just going to be the Brony show showing down with
Each other.
Each other. We're basically gonna beat the crap out of each other and see who wins.
I of
Damn.
course cannot participate because I'm already dead tragically, but
Aw.
You think death can stop a tournament?
yes,
I-
I can.
Pretty much.
I will give my opponent's Black Lung.
Oh, there you go. Now he's
Oh,
talking
yeah.
dirty. He's getting the dirty talk on, literally.
Oh, basically, I said the power of trains in his veins.
And of course
You see the suit he's wearing actually used to be white. The black one just comes when he just comes over and just pops you, and the dust just falls off the coat.
Yes.
And of course we also have Toakoi, who's just standing
It's
there
Toa in
In space.
space.
with a box.
Yeah,
In
it's a
space.
breadstick.
It's a breadstick. He's got a breadstick, everybody. Toa's got a breadstick.
No, I was going for pizza delivery because someone sent me to the wrong address. That's why I had to-
Space.
You got a pizza that literally fits in the palm of your hand. I feel sad for whoever ordered that. That's like ordering a personal pizza and literally getting a personal pizza slice.
Sometimes
Yeah.
you're just a little bit peckish, so you Uber Eats to the moon.
Unfortunately, it cost at least $50 just for the pizza and $1,000 for the flight up there.
Don't worry, you're delivering it to Princess Luna. She can take it out of your taxes.
True.
Government
Also,
pain in the government.
anyone asking, all the dots in the background, I basically clicked randomly until I said, that looks nice.
That works.
Whatever works.
I'm surprised with random clicks you didn't click on your character itself.
Unless it was layered.
That's what
Nope.
layers are for.
Then you got
This
really
is all
dumb.
one layer.
You got really dumb lucky then.
Nope, I just am meticulous.
Well, so much for clicking randomly then.
Oh, I did.
Quick,
And,
if
It's
he
just good
may
at catching
have
the
said-
Control Z's.
There is one
We gotta find one. We must.
on his hand right there, on his thumb.
well,
Yes. Oh, actually, it is. It is. You actually do have one on your thumb.
but you have to zoom in to find it.
Don't feel too bad. There's this one photo, or there's this one illustration that I did for an art pack, where I didn't realize it until like long after it was uploaded and over. But when I was going through all my shading, because I don't mask anything because I am very bad at what I do, like I didn't realize that a little bit of the shading that I had put onto one pony's leg had bled onto the tongue of the character in focus. I can get the picture if you want.
Oh, I want to see this not because it's something to make fun of, but just because, wow, that is a neat mistake to make.
Well,
Let me see. It should be on my Tumblr.
all right. So while we get that taken a look at, let's go ahead and do the next week's challenge, of course. And yeah, as much as we were ragging on it, the fact that you were able to pull that off and only have one little dot that is really hard to see is definitely very impressive. So I will give you that.
Absolutely.
Also, I do believe Commanders is raid.
I do believe so too. So everybody, raid it. Shaquille O'Neal. Okay. Shack Attack is back, Jack. Hoop dress. Getting internet. Wow, we are getting some weird prompts today.
How does one get internet points?
You basically either ratio somebody, you post something that gets over 1,000 likes, or you become a YouTube celebrity for 15 minutes until you do something stupid and get canceled.
That sounds exhausting.
It is. Don't do it. The internet is not for points. It's for a different P word.
Penis.
You cannot win the internet.
You're not exactly wrong. You cannot win the internet. You only just do a little bit better. Soundboard abuse, yes. There it is. Clout. Honestly, internet clout, it's not as great as, it's not even as good as it used to be. Let alone as
it's diluted these days.
It's very diluted. Unless you happen to have like 5 million viewers on YouTube. And
I am
and you have a
perfectly
deep
content.
voice.
I am perfectly content being one of those internet people who is not very well known and just posts stuff some of the time. It's pretty nice.
I'd like to
I'm
get
perfectly fine with that too, where I'm just in the background and I'm like, hey, I really like this thing that was made. I'm like, yeah, I was part of that. I'm like, what do you mean? Yeah, I was the editor.
I'm not gonna lie, I would like to be in the sweet middle spot. You know, where you're not so famous that people are trying to destroy you, but I'm at least making enough money that I could pay off my house in a couple of years.
You're fine.
Fair.
Yeah.
Cozy enough that you have about 200 viewers, because then you get some that are actually paying subscriptions to things.
Yeah. 200 viewers, or you at least have like a maybe like 100K subscriptions on YouTube or something like that.
Y'all are being paid to be on the internet?
Apparently,
y'all get paid to be here?
All right, we're gonna go. Anyway, enough about hopes and dreams that will never happen. Let's go ahead and do a random poll. I did this to ourselves. I know I did. I don't know how I did, but I did.
I'm sorry for asking what it
and
was.
always remember, and you have to remember, it is internet points.
I was typing it in quickly. Get the internet points. All right, so getting.
What if I want intranet points?
That's you can actually go for it. You can use that for work. You can get Mary from accounting to get you cookies, those special ones with the little chocolate dollops in the middle that look like Hershey Kisses. Thumbprint cookies.
Those generally are Hershey's Kisses.
Yeah, I know, but
Also,
I'm trying to be smart.
Looking at that image there, it just makes it look like a candy corn and bit got onto the tongue.
Wait, did you call them thumbprint cookies? They're Buckeyes.
No, they're what?
Like the boxcar end?
No, they are thumbprint cookies. Are you kidding me?
It's probably one of those
we're
fun
doing this
things.
No, CMC, no, Black Eye is different. Yeah, Buckeyes are shaped kind of like nuts.
She's right. Candy corn's not that bad.
Anyway,
moderation.
But yeah, here's images of thumbprint cookies.
That isn't what you were describing with a Hershey's Kiss in the center.
It kind of is. It's
Hershey Kiss in the center. Those are like peanut butter cookies.
Yeah.
See, that's what.
Let's see. I'm seeing peanut butter blossoms. Yeah, in fact, that's consistently the ones I see is like.
Yeah, you got chocolate thumbprint cookies, which kind of does look like you melted just like a Hershey Kiss right in the middle, but not quite.
No, like the ones that are actually like just straight up Hershey's Kisses just sitting in them. Yeah. Like, well, I guess it depends. I think they might be called blossoms, because like best peanut butter ones are called peanut butter blossoms.
Yeah, I looked up. Okay, here's.
Oh yeah, peanut butter.
Cookies.
Yeah, peanut butter blossom cookies. Apparently, yeah. You're
okay. Well, I'm also seeing Kiss cookies. sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's probably because it's a Hershey Kiss cookie.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Brony Baking Show. This is the rest hour.
Okay, now that
Well,
I've
they
looked
got
up
Pinkie
Buckeyes,
Pie's
I've been
baking
confused.
corner.
They are a different thing.
Okay.
That actually reminds me. I recently fell into a rabbit hole of Canadian cooking videos, and it was all about different kinds of butter tarts, which I had never heard of butter tarts until watching this channel. But apparently,
Are
they're
you
pretty.
serious?
Anyway,
Right.
They're
We
like
should
pretty
move
big
on.
thing in Canada.
Anyway,
Yeah, move on.
Commander, something's about getting ready to threaten us with Snickers here. So let's get our protest initiative challenge on.
Threatening me with a good time.
I know, right?
Right. The protest initiative challenge this week is the Brony Show 531. Caption this picture. Tell your tale, episode 3.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah.
God.
5:30
Yeah,
in the morning.
Also, Commander, you can't threaten me with nuts.
So you want the challenge to basically be what's the title for next week?
Yep.
Bold of you to assume
Bunch
that
of
I'm going
dumbasses
to.
in a podcast.
Cole, why are you making it easy for me to just, take a screenshot of this and be like, that?
I'm leaving it up to artist interpretation as to what this
Whereas
means.
I just read that as you want it to be either the title of next week's episode or how to fix the website.
Up to artist interpretation.
Oh, God damn it, man, I love you.
In other words, we're not going to get a
Why
straight
can't I
answer.
do both?
I mean, I am anything but straight. Let's be real here, Circuit.
Why not Zoidbug? Okay.
Why have I fallen over from all this laughter?
Can it, Zoidberg?